The dinosaur cowboy. This was somewhat interesting, really. Yeah. Um, the interesting part was all these fossils that were in the United States of America. Yes. This guy said he had 30 graduate students working with him to get these fossils. Right, Phipps and his son Luke, while prospecting with his father. Now, it was somewhat disappointing because he was involved in an auction, yes, where they told him he'd probably get $9 million for one of these dinosaur fossils. Yes, it was valued by appraisers as high as $9 million, according to Phipps. Yeah. But he was only offered $5.5 million in 81 seconds, and he said, no, thanks. Not close enough to the appraised value. Ooch. You know, there's somebody that thought we were going to go the way of the dinosaur, and they decided that they wanted to get a hold of different types of fossil remains so as to make a type of food where we could be ingesting synthetic DNA from the prehistoric era. Now, these fossils that are very important to the United States, I mean, what would you do with a $9 million? Could you get me the word fossil and fossils on every web page and website? I would think that having an actual fossil from the prehistoric era, yes, 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 would be a necessity if you wanted to get the actual DNA of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, yeah, so as to manufacture a food so that we would all have prehistoric thoughts right now. Now, I see the value of what he's doing, and some academomaniacs, yes, were a little concerned about how he was getting the fossils out. Now, there was an animal range, about 30% of the fossils were exposed, bone, shiny and stark, yeah, shiny and dark, yeah. But it seemed that in the United States, we have a lot of we called every major American, told them what we had, but I was nobody, and a lot of them probably thought, yeah, right, this guy's crazy. Nobody sent anyone to verify what we found. Canadian paleontologist, yes, Denver Museum of Natural Science and History, and then Smithsonian National Museum of Natural, and then Denver Museum of Nature and Science, Nature and Science. These, mm, um, what $7 million? Seemed like he kind of did understand what he was doing. Yes. But what? Who was it that said he was doing it wrong? Why don't you get me the fossils? I'd like to know what DNA Homeland Security has used. We talked about the pharaohs, but oh, 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 is it? Oh, hang on here. Well, what was it that size of a small car? Tyrannosaurus. Oh, in Montana. Oh, look at all the dinosaurs that used to be in the United States. Yeah. Oh, it's not Christian to talk about this. Well, wait a second. The guy found them, didn't he? There's no possible way that there was a prehistoric era. Um, why don't you give me the fossils? I'd like to know who's been buying them.